I'm Dr. Nichole Cauwels in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the name of my practice is Designer Dentistry and Smiles. I got involved in dentistry because from a very young age, I would say maybe about 2 years old, my mom would tell me almost every day, I'm gonna be a dentist someday. So after years and years of hearing it, it was just really no other option. I went into dentistry. There's a few reasons why I decided to partner with MB2, but I would say the primary one is my concern for the future. I'm afraid that the mom and pop dental office is going to go by the wayside because it's very difficult for us to be competitive, especially against big corporate giants that have better bargaining power, they get better pricing on materials, they have entire HR departments, and they're just able to do things at better prices than what we can as solo practice dentists. And so I'm just afraid that we're going to get drowned out. But so this was a really good solution to that, because now I get to maintain my autonomy. It's still my practice. It's still my name. No patient has any idea that it isn't still the mom and pop practice that they've grown to love. But I have the support like a corporate. I get to have better bargaining power. I get to have better buying power. I get better prices on things. And I've always got somebody there to bounce ideas off of or give me support if I run into something that is a new challenge I hadn't experienced before. So I think that this is really the answer to how the individual owner-run practice gets to stay competitive in the future. So by partnering up with MB2, it's alleviated some of the stress and some of the, I would say, like busy work, paperwork, bill paying, accounts receivable, things like that I just don't have to even think about anymore. So I can be creative and I can leave the office at the office, and my days off, I get to truly do whatever I want to do. So in my case, that's spending time with my kids. I'm a mom of 4, and then also helping my husband in his business. He's a dog breeder. So I get to play with puppies all the time now. So one thing I think is different about being an MB2 partner rather than a corporate office is I still get to give back to my community through my practice. So I can sponsor my kids' hockey team, or I can do a ALS walk and do that through my practice, promote my practice, and engage in the community. And it doesn't have any sort of a corporate feel, and I don't have to ask anybody's permission. I just still get to be me, engaged in my community, promoting our practice and just promoting the family and caring community that Sioux Falls has become. Sioux Falls, South Dakota has always been home for me. And one of the things that makes Sioux Falls great is that even though it is the biggest town for several hours, I should say not miles, but several hours in either direction, is it still really feels like a small town. Like you can make a difference here. Like you belong to something bigger than just yourself. It's big enough to have a lot of amenities. We've got tons of shopping and super great places to go out to eat and entertainment, but it's still small enough that you know your neighbors. You run into people that you know, your patients that you know when you're out at the grocery store and things like that. So just like MB2, you get to have some of the advantage of the big time, but you still get to keep all of the benefits of the smaller, private, more intimate setting.